Hello everyone, this is Inside here with LEGO Transformers Armory, who is going to be the combination of the devious 4 and or 5, your preference. I'll go with 5 because of this combiner, but you could go 4 because of the number it takes to combine, okay? It's up to you, so bear in mind of that. Now to get down to combination, shall we? So to start this off, what we're first going to start off with is basically, we're going to detach that, not this, son of a glitch. Get back in there. Okay, this piece will now move up by 1, as this piece will just move in. This piece will just plug in right here, just like so. And so what's going to happen next is, this piece will just detach from here, and that will move off to the side for now. Now comes to the legs, which is going to be made up of you. However, one piece that we are going to detach is this little jetpack. When I went to do this design, I said do that. I was trying to say jetpack. My brain did not work. Hidden inside brain no worky work. I think hidden inside brain brokey broke. Hidden inside need new brain. So to basically just connect them, it's going to be like this. You can see that. Hold on, let me see. Basically like that, as best as you can, yeah. And to do the actual combination part, we're going to basically just detach all this as best as possible, but rotate the arms on up a bit. This way we could at least stretch them out a little bit, just like that. As these parts are now going to come in, just like so. Oh, these parts, no you don't. Get back in there, you son of a glitch. Trying to scare me like that. Okay. And for these parts, what's going to happen is, these side parts are going to detach, while these are going to take their place. So just move that here, basically, and then this piece will just plug right here. As this piece will just basically move out by 1, just like so. And so these are just going to now connect here, just like so. So do the same thing to the other side. Shall we? Let's now just get that piece off. Plug that piece in after we move that. Plug that in, move that in 1 more, and move that back 1 more. And now we just plug you in right from here. There we go. Now he has his legs all nice and done like. Now to work on the upper body a little bit, what's going to happen is basically these parts are just going to slide down to here, presenting to the other side, as best as possible, that is. As these parts are just going to move in for now, just like so. Now, next up is going to be the arms. And so to start off, we're going to detach this piece. These parts that are getting detached will be shown later on, as we're also going to detach that head of his, because he won't be needing that for what's going to happen. So to start this off, we're going to start off by separating basically a majority of these parts. And the reason why this is because he has an even amount of parts, which makes it to where he could at least become the 2 arms. So just detach that piece. And now we have both sides prepped and ready to go, basically. So just to start them off, we're going to start off with this this will just move down into the middle section here. Or if you want to, you can move it out just like that. Either or it works. As what's going to happen is basically this piece is going to connect here. This piece will connect here as this piece moves up to here, just like so. Now, as for these parts, basically you're going to plug this piece on in right here, just like so. This piece will, however, just go in like this, as this piece will just connect right here, just like so. There you have one arm all nice and done like. So just plug that in as best as I can, just to show you, like so. Basically, you want those two tabs to connect there, and the 4 tabs at the bottom to connect, just like so. So do the same thing to the other side. Now I'm not too sure if you've seen the previous side, so I'm going to do my best to showing you this side. So basically, you're going to connect this piece here. Detach that for now. Move this piece here. And move that piece in there. We're going to so connect this piece here. To connecting that piece there. Detach this. As this piece will just connect right in there, just like so. Turn this part around to where it's basically like this. We have it covering at least one part of that little piece, angled piece. As this piece will just connect right on top, just like so. Then I'm going to show you it from the other side. Basically, you're going to want these 2 anti-tabs to tab in right here and here, while these 4 will connect right in here. So just connect all 4, just like so. Now, we go on to the actual forming of his hands, at least, which is just going to be these 4 parts. However, the rest of his body is going to be used for not only getting a bit of support, but also making sure everything stays aligned. So these parts are just going to connect, I can show you, right in here, right up in there, just like so. So to form the actual hand, we're going to detach the back of the hands, move these parts out, and then reconnect the hands, the back of the hands, just like so. This way we could just connect the actual hands themselves in there, and just plug these on in. And so do the same thing to the other side. So just detach that. If the back of the hand decides to come out, that's fine. It helps. And so just get that piece in there and just connect all that together, and then connect that all nice and together, like just like so. Now I can already hear you, but he didn't shite. What about the rest of his body? Don't worry, I already have a contingency plan for him, which is that he's going to become additional parts for the weapon. So, to start off this weapon process, as I'm going to call it, we're going to first start off by rotating that, plug in this piece here, and plug in this piece here. Next, we're going to detach these 2 parts and just move them underneath, just like so. Plug that piece there, and just connect these 2 parts to it. And as you can see, the reason why it looks like this is because it's basically bait. It's basically all the parts that we had to move. So that's where your boy comes in. He's going to become more additional parts for the weapon to making it a nice weapon that even a gigantic god could even smile upon it and just say, "That's nice." What the hell am I talking about? It's basically past one. What do you want from me? Do you want my blood? Or something? Because that's why YouTube seems to be wanting to go right now. Congratulations, YouTube. You're playing yourselves even harder, but yeah, I guess I could also say it's a good thing that Susan decided to hopefully retire and stick by it. Hopefully, because I don't know who would at least take up, but hopefully they could at least calm down on some of these censoring things. Because I still want to, it's been so long. Okay, yeah. So basically, we are. Once after we get that piece in, connect this piece to here, and just connect this piece here. We're just going to basically just connect that piece here and connect this piece at here, just like so. And so we'll worry about these parts a little bit afterwards, along with these parts. So, to do the same thing to the other side, so just detach all this to begin with, and just start off by plugging this piece right underneath here, just like so. Detach all that as well. This piece connects here, just like so. We then grab this piece. This piece will just connect right into. If the piece would just stay in my hand and just get in its place. There we go. Just like so. That's how you want that for right now. As what's going to happen is we're going to also connect this piece here, and just connect that into there. Grab this piece will just connect here. Now we come here and detach this piece, as this piece is just going to connect right in there. We are then going to basically just attach these parts here and attach these right in there. Now, what's going to happen next is basically we're just going to connect these parts here, these parts here. Now, as you can see, we still have leftover parts. Well, now those parts are going to be used, such as these two are going to connect underneath, so that way we could also connect these right into here to becoming the actual clip / magazine, whatever you want to call it, with a trigger. And that's just going to connect. Okay, hold on. Because we're also detaching this piece as well. Okay, then. And so that piece is just going to plug in right there. And so what's going to happen next is basically we're going to turn these three parts into a form of scope. Such as spreading those two out, moving that. And this will just attach right here, but you could also move it up towards the front. And there you have his weapon. It may be a gun, but it also acts as a shield and a little bit of a grappling hook. So it's a multi-purpose weapon, and you're going to see him holding it. Basically what's going to happen for him to hold it is that these two pieces here, you can see that, these two pieces here, are basically going to connect into, my camera will show it. Basically, it's going to connect into these 4 studs. Where my thumb is, those 4 studs are going to get this. And basically, you're going to want it to be either or. You could have it where the hook is down, or the hook is deployed, or you could have it where the gun is deployed. I'm going to just. Okay. What the hell is happening? See my ball. Okay, well, it seems like I'm going to have to hold you up. I guess you sure as hell ain't holding yourself up, I can tell you that much. That weapon, but you know what? That's fine. So here he is, fully combined. There's armory for you. And so, I have a secondary channel called Hidden Mobile. I know I haven't uploaded on that channel just yet. That's because I haven't really gotten to test out the screen recording gimmick on my other phone, so I was going to, but I also got a bit sidetracked, so I'm going to test it out after the move, and I'll have it tested up as, like, first test run, and I also have a Patreon. I'll leave a link to that down in the comment section and down in the description down below, even the link to my secondary channel. Go give those two some loving. I'm also going to say leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps out my channel. Same thing for the Patreon. It helps out my channel. Come on, help me out. Why don't you? I know you'll be watching my videos, but why you not be hitting them likes and subscribes buttons, especially the notification bells. Anyway, and so yeah, enjoy your lives. Whoopee! Bye bye.